And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Davis misses.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Van Vliet outside. Durant against Davis. Durant, pass to Thompson. For 3, Smith. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson against Thompson. Pass to Flagg. Now here's Gafford. Outside Irving. Up and over Smith. Misses off the left iron.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And here's Thompson for 3. On target from range. Thompson's got 7.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Back comes Houston in transition. They get the rebound. The kick to Durant. Goes up again. This one for 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Irving. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Houston leading by 9. Durant, pass to Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Gafford with the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing of him and Kyrie Irving. And he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game. And with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Guys, back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Oh, Thompson, always in motion.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hand.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 6. Crosses over. Outside for Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. Şengün with a steal. Thompson in the post. Durant inside. Defended by Thompson. Durant, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Launches it from deep. That doesn't go either for Thompson. The Rockets lead by 6. It's stolen by Irving. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Off his foot. And it's whistle to kick. Lively. He's checked in for Gafford. The three from Thompson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson, and he drives in.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him.
Looking to end this cold spell. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Irving against Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson in the post. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Good on the shot. Now just a 4-point Houston lead.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Nifty move. Durant, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
And it's Irving missing. Houston leading by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Here's Irving. Has to flag. Now Davis. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. Lively passes to Irving. Over Van Vliet. No dice from the high post. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Houston up by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Thompson. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson finds Davis. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving against Durant. An open look for Irving. Again, Irving missing.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Out to Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
So it comes up empty at the line. Mavericks trail by 6. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Davis, the pass to Irving. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 20 points.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And here's Durant. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. That one drops for him.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant finds Thompson. Back to Durant. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 6. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
They double-team Durant. The kick out to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
and he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And they're running. The three from Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Mavericks trail by 5. Lively with a screen on Van Vliet. Lively with the bucket.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead the points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Here's Irving. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5.
Not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Here's Thompson. Sweet move! Davis pulls it down. The Mavericks trailing to take the lead. Durant with the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Sengun. Ooh, he leaves no question.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Sengun.
Now here's Thompson. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge.
After the review, the rule on the floor is overtime.
Slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Van Vliet. Durant taking it in close.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Irving. Lively. Another chance.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Irving against Durant.
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Outside Thompson, shoots a three. Sengun pulls it down.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Durant there for the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oh, it's off. Now Irving jacks up a three. Oh, it misses. And so the Rockets take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that...
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Shea in at the 3 slot. And how about the emergent stand of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
And a wide open look for Daniels. Off target from three-point range. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses. Count him on every possession. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Young. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Here's Charlotte. Bridges with it. Off the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Now, here is Young. Shoots over Ball. Shot clock at 5 and stolen by Miller. And they're moving it up. The offensive rebound. And that one drops.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
Young looking it over. For the 3. Hornets with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Ball. Porzingis with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Riesachet. And Johnson is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Ball. Out to Miller. Shoots it. Ball, no good. Atlanta with the ball. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Trae Young. Ball kicks to Plumlee. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop it.
Here's Young. Pass to Porzingis. That shot misses. Plumlee with some nice D. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Rebound by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 3. And stolen by Miller. Now, here's Bridges. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Back to Riesachet. Inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Riesachet. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Ball. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Young up top. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Miller inside. Guarded by Riesachet. Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Young with no one. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Ball kicks to Bridges. Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Young. There's the 3. The shot comes out. And a deep three from Ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so in the game for the Hawks, filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at point. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Johnson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert. Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now a 6-point Atlanta lead.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far, and no good.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges finds Ball. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here.
Solid defense from Daniels. He knows how to use his length and athleticism to affect shooters.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Well, if you're free in the pick and roll, Young will find you.
Ball against Young. Offensive rebound. Out to Miller. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Daniel. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
High post Young. He's got 9. Can't hit from in close.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Sexton. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
Here's Young. Johnson outside. Here's Rizachet, covered by Miller. And that one's good. Rizachet. Rizachet's got his first basket. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Ball with it. The shot falls for only his 2nd bucket, 2 for 9.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. Bridges with the board. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. Ball against Porzingis. 3-pointer, and it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 9 points.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Daniels. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 2. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. Colin Sexton is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Charlotte shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Ball. If it counts, Ball's got 11 points. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson finds Porzingis. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And last year, Coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent. A real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Outside Daniels. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. And the shot goes in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Ball. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Here's Ball. And that one is off. Nice D from Porzingis. For the lead, here's Daniels. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. Ball, the pass to Plumlee. Sexton kicks to Bridges. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Ricochet.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Bridges outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside, Ball. Out to Miller. Rebound, Atlanta. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back over to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much.
7'2", 240.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what
The previous play is under review.
different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Ball. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Bridges outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Atlanta with the to the paint, tipped away. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Reza Shea wide open. Money from the wing. Reza Shea's got 4 points now in the quarter. Ball out to Bridges. 4 seconds left. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top, up 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Miller, the pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Out to Miller. The shot will not fall. Excellent defense from Daniels. Wide open look. Ball's knocked loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
And it's Miller penetrating. It's good. 8 points from Brandon Miller.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's Sexton, out to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Bridges double team. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. It's good.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Daniels. Pass to Reza Shea. And here's Young from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Ball flies to the hoop, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Porzingis. Miller surveying the floor. From outside, Porzingis pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Reza Shea. Now Porzingis nails the 6-footer.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Sexton, here's Miller. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Daniels against Sexton. Another chance here. And the lay-in, and he gets it done.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Porzingis. The shot is off.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
And they get it back. Outside ball. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Luck.
Young, driving the lane, plays it in off the window.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the good defenders.
Ball. Basket is good.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Johnson. Outside Daniels. Here's Johnson. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Sees him with the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young outside. Outside Daniel. Jacks up a 3. Miller there for the rebound. Daniels against Ball, and it's off. And here's Daniels. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg